Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on this video. You guys, today I'm showing you my at-home pedicure routine, and over here I'm already showing you guys straight into it my crusty looking feet. And I tried very hard to show you guys properly how my feet looked prior to me getting started, but it was so hard. And the reason why my feet look like this is I hardly ever apply lotion to them. That's why they end up looking like that. So first up, I'm taking this cutest nail polish remover, and I make sure to go in with the one that says stubborn color, because I knew that I had red nail polish on and I know how hard it is to remove it. So I went in with that one, and I have to say it did a pretty good job. And I just took that nail polish remover on a cotton wool, and I just used the cotton wool to wipe off the color. One thing I can give advice on with regards to removing stubborn colors is if you just put on a little bit of nail polish remover on your cotton wool and you just leave it on your nail for like maybe a few seconds to a minute, I feel like it really does assist with removing that color, even if it is quite a stubborn color. So that's what I'm doing over there. I just made sure to wipe off each and every nail to the best of my ability. I wasn't so stressed out with making sure that I remove like the nail color completely, because I knew that I would go back in with a red color anyway. Over here you see me with my nail clippers. Luckily I had these really nice nail clippers that have an edge which makes it so easier for you to slide it in, and I just made sure that I cut off my nails to my desired length. Unfortunately with this one I actually made a mistake. I did not mean or intend for me to cut my nails as short as they turned out, but I had already done it, so I was just like, you know what, let me just commit and do it to every nail, like pretty much more or less the same length. And I just made sure to cut off my nails like in a straight line. This is very hard to explain, but you want to make sure you take care in how you cut the nail, because you don't want to make your job afterwards even harder when you're filing your nail. Because if you do a pretty good job of cutting it off in a straight line, when it's time to file it, you won't be doing much work. After I was done with that, I took this nail filer. I had two nail filers. I had this one which is steel and another one which is like the normal ones. I'm not sure what it's called, the ones that look like they're made out of foam, but I prefer this one because this one has that edge that you can use to dig into your nails and remove any dirt that you might have. So I'm using that nail filer to make sure that I'm filing my nail pretty straight. And over here I'm using that edge, like I told you guys earlier, to remove the dirt from between my toe and the nail. This part you guys is quite important, because like the dirt in between the nail and the toe is a real thing and it actually smells. So whenever I do my toes, I always make sure that I dig into there, try to remove as much as I can. And I also do the sides of my nails. I actually saw that from a friend of mine who did my nails this one time. She filed the side of my nails, so I just been doing it. This part I also feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, and really the hardest part to do for this is just your big toe, because the rest of the toes is just more or less the same thing. You just make sure to file in a straight line, except for the pinky. The pinky I always make sure to file on top as well. I'm not sure if it's just me, but if any of you guys also have the same issue, please comment down below. And over here you guys see me scraping the top of my nail. There was like still nail polish left over, and I had a lot of cuticles, but I didn't have like a cuticle cutter, so I just used this nail filer to try to like shave it down. If you do this, you have to be careful because you can easily hurt yourself, and I think I actually did hurt myself just a little bit there. And then after I was done doing that on both sides, you guys see me here in the bathtub and I am washing my feet. Now this is the most important part for me, because as you guys saw, I had like a really tough looking soles. So I just make sure to apply soap all over my feet and make sure to go over my nails. And I also make sure to pay special attention to my heels because that is my problem area. And you guys see me here taking this thing, I forgot what it's called, but I just use this to scrape the my underfoot or my sole. I'm not sure what it's called. The sole of my feet, my heels, I suppose. I don't know. I got this from Clicks. I'm sure you can also find it from Discam, and it was not very expensive. It was actually inexpensive, like 8 rands. And I make sure to do that on the side of my feet. I do that on the under part of my feet, and I rinse in between, and I make sure to go in towards my toes as well, any part that might have like hard skin. And then afterwards I go in with this Souffle Tranquil Green Tea body polish. This is actually a body scrub, but they call it a body polish. As you guys can see me, I scooped it here, and I tried to show you guys that it has texture. It has like little like scrubs in it, like, you know, the little particles that scrub your feet. And it was actually quite gentle. It was my first time using it. It was quite gentle on my feet, and I really enjoyed using this. And I was just so happy that I had it because I felt like it made my pedicure experience even nicer, because I really felt like I was paying really special attention to my feet and making sure that everything is clean. As you guys can see here, I'm making sure to go over my toes as well, go over my nails as well, and also making sure to pay special attention to my heels, because once again, that was my problem area. And I have to say, you guys, I really enjoyed this part of having a scrub. Obviously, if you don't have a scrub, you can still do all of the stuff and your feet will look good. But for me, since my case was quite severe, I felt like using the scrub made it even better, you know, the result. And over here, I'm just rinsing off that body scrub, which felt so nice. My feet were already feeling so smooth. Now I'm just drying my feet using a towel. And now I'm going in with this Souffle Tranquil Fresh Green Tea Body Souffle. This is like a body cream. It was also my first time using it as well. And I have to say, you guys, it was so rich. It was so moist. It was everything that my feet needed. Like, it brought so much hydration to my feet. So I just rubbed that in between my hands, and I made sure to rub it all over my feet, and making sure to pay special attention once again to my problem area, which are my heels. Afterwards, I went in with Vaseline. I felt like this was imperative, as much as that body souffle was moisturizing and hydrating, but Vaseline I felt like I really needed. You guys saw how dry my skin was, and Vaseline really does help with hydrating your skin and restoring moisture onto your skin. So I made sure to go over my heels, my ankles, all over my feet, and over my toes. And now for the part that was one of the most important part, which is painting my toenails. I'm using this Essence nail polish. I love these nail polishes because they firstly very affordable, and secondly they dry quite easily, and they have a pretty good range in terms of color. They have a pretty good variety. I usually go for the red. I've been using it for years now, so I really like it. So that's me there, all done with painting my toenails. And now, lastly, I'm going in with this Pedicure foot mask. This is a Pedicure foot mask from Souffle. It was my first time using it as well, and I have to say I really enjoyed this. Like, I really enjoyed using it. It was quite a pleasant experience, and I felt like it just brought luxury to the entire experience for me. It really didn't feel like I was at home getting my pedicure done, like doing it myself rather. It felt like I was really getting professional like assistance with it. So I just pulled that open and I put my foot in. As you guys can see, on the inside it has a serum that is to help restore moisture onto your feet. And I just made sure to rub it so that it goes onto the sole of my feet. And I just wanted it to just moisturize me as much as possible. And I read on the back of the pack, it says that you have to keep this on for like 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes of me keeping it on and just relaxing, I took it off, and you guys can see how moisturized my feet were from that serum. And it said on the pack that you shouldn't wipe it off, you should rub it onto your feet, or if there's any excess, you rub it onto your hands. I mean, look at that, you guys. My feet were probably so shocked and so happy for getting so much moisture. I was really so happy with it. Like, look at that, my foot is glistening in a good way. So I just rubbed it in, made sure that my feet absorb as much of it as possible, and the excess I rubbed it over my hands like they asked me to do. My feet look clean, hydrated, moisturized. Yeah, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to subscribe and like if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.